What is up, guys? Mad isn't even the word. But besides, forget that. What is up, guys? It's MyKeanu, and today I wanted to make a video, basically giving my opinion on the fact if dark matter was even worth it. I mean, do people even care about dark matter at this point? It's January now. People had this in like 4 days from release. But that's besides the point, because the point that I'm going to make in this video is this franchise sucks, right? This franchise sucks, and I'm gonna give you a couple of reasons why. So, oh, I didn't mean to slam my controller. You didn't do anything to me. So, literally, I was trying to record this video, this commentary, I should say, and I wasn't able to due to the simple fact of HDCP. So if you don't know what HDCP is, it's like a protective barrier on the PlayStation 5 where it protects copyrighted material and things that you don't have the licenses to. Like, it protects it from like you recording it without their consent or whatever. So you have to toggle that off usually in the settings. I can literally show you guys right now. If I go to the settings, bam, enable HDCP. So, or disable it. If I enable that, the recording will cut off. So, that's just to give y'all, the general breakdown if you don't really record content like that, because granted, like, contrary to belief, not everyone freaking records content, even though it feels like it nowadays, right? So yeah. I wanted to show you guys I have dark matter. I can show you guys right here. I have dark matter. I can't go into the game. It's my recording and it's my POV. I know people aren't like really too stressed, like, oh bro, we don't care if you have dark matter or not, like yada yada. Yeah, but I'm not one of those people to say I have something and I really don't, So I do have the final mastery camo, and it's my recording because this is from my PlayStation. As you can see, if I hit the share button, it's a clip that I took in my most recent clips. I can't go into the game, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Y'all know that little Squid Game event? So, believe it or not, it has a giant Netflix logo. If you go over to the Squid Game tab, it has a giant Netflix logo, and that is copyrighted material. So, yes, you heard that right. A video game that I purchased, that I own, I cannot use the material inside. Well, I can use the material inside the game, but I can't record it inside the game, because there's a protective barrier between copyrighted content. I can't do it. My Elgato just does not work with that game. And I have proof, right? Because I have proof of my Elgato bugging out when I was in the main menu. It cut off because it has HDCP. And I know it's HDCP, Jesus. And I know it's HDCP because the little line on my Elgato, it was flashing red, and when it flashes red, that means, and I know people be like, oh no, the HDMI connection isn't good. If that was the case, I wouldn't be able to record right now in the home screen. When it flashes red like that, that means it's losing connection because there's copyrighted material and it just doesn't want to record. Wow, that really spoke volumes to me. And I don't care if people be like, oh, you can't use this one instance in your argument. Yes, I can. I don't think dark matter is worth it. I put a month. Yes, a month. I know people got the camo in like 4 days, but I had school. Like, school was my priority. I don't care. Hey, I put a whole month into getting this mastery camo, right? The first mastery camo I ever grinded for, I ever got in Call of Duty ever. I put in a month to get dark matter, and now I can't even make content on it, at least for the time being, during the Squid Game event. But by the time this little event is over, like, no one's gonna even want to watch BO6. No one even wants to watch BO6 right now. That is why I genuinely feel so bad for content creators that strictly make Call of Duty content, because it's like you're setting yourself up for failure. Honestly, Call of Duty aside, I feel like if you make content, and it's gonna sound so hypocritical because I make majority Call of Duty content, but I want to be a first person shooter um type of content creator, right? Grand Theft Auto 2, because when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, everybody's gonna be playing Grand Theft Auto 6. But that's besides the point. I feel like when you align your content strictly with one franchise, you set yourself up for failure. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because your success, your channel success, remains so heavily for most people. There are the outliers like the FaZe Jevs and the Hunter TVs that I feel like they transcend the franchise a little bit. But if you're like below the franchise or at even eye level with the franchise, like your trend and your growth depends on the trend and the growth of the game within itself. Because if the game is failing, your channel's gonna fail. If your game is succeeding, your channel's gonna succeed. And I don't want to depend on a franchise to have well received content and videos. I just don't want to do that. I'm sorry. And I feel bad for those content creators out there, those Warzone content creators that stream 24/7, those BO6 multiplayer content creators that just, go crazy on these gameplays, but nobody's watching because nobody cares. No one cares about this game. This franchise is dying, right? No one cares. Viewership, okay, I'm not saying the game doesn't have a player base. Obviously it does. Because there are 40-year-old dads or even kids or even people my age, believe it or not, that play Call of Duty without watching Call of Duty content creators. This does not apply to them. I'm talking about the online viewership community, and the viewership is terrible. Absolutely garbage. And I only have like 150 subs, right? And I'm aware of that. And it's bad. I just I can't with this franchise. It's absolutely garbage. It's terrible. So if you want me to answer the question, I know I went on a tangent. If you want me to answer the question of the title of the question, no, dark matter is not worth it. Especially like if you're someone that's pursuing content creation. Bro, I can't even record the game. Of course, if I was on, I could, listen, I have Game Pass. I can easily download this game, this garbage of a game on Game Pass, right? And then record it, but then what's the point? Like, I have the clip right here, right? I have the clip right here. Shoot, I even have, like, screenshots and stuff. I know people aren't too stressed on me having dark matter, and I know people don't care. But it's to show, like, I really do have it. Like, I do have the camo, And I don't want people to think that I'm lying or saying, like, oh, don't get it. Oh, you just say don't get it because you don't have it. I do have it. And do I regret it? Honestly, no. I don't regret it because I always wanted to get a Mastery Camo in Call of Duty. But that's just me. But if you've gotten a Mastery Camo before, or you don't really even care about getting it at least once in your life, you just want to get it just to use it in Warzone. No, bro, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And that's my verdict. That's my statement. I don't want to hear a rebuttal, to be honest. I don't care that's ignorant or arrogant. I don't care. Like, this game sucks. Don't get dark matter. It's not worth it. Am I a little more mad? Was I going to come in this video regardless and say it's not worth it? Yes. Am I a little more mad due to the fact that I can't even record to show y'all? Yes. And I feel like that applies to this argument because it is referring and it is related to the freaking game. I can't use the camo that I grinded for. I mean, yes, I can use it. I can't record it and show it to y'all because if I was to go into this game, the Elgato would black out. It would black out. It would cut out. Like, what? I never heard of something like that. I'm so disappointed in this franchise. Do not get dark matter camo. Please put your time into something else. Work on a craft. Work on something else. Play another Call of Duty game. Anything else. Just not Black Ops 6. Please, I'm begging you. Just no. Just don't buy it. Just don't play it. If you bought it already like me and you're a victim, you're not a victim because I voluntarily got the game, right? And no one forced me. But like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm a victim. Like, people also have to take accountability on their end, too. I'm a part of the problem too. I purchased the game, right? But I feel like people who buy bundles and stuff, they just add on even more so to that problem. Even I say, people be like, "Oh, I'm playing on Game Pass." You're not, bro. No, you're not excluded. I'm sorry. You're not excused. You're not excluded. You're a part of the problem too because you're still adding on to that player count. The more people they see playing their game, there's a higher chance of their monetization practices working on the population, and they're gonna keep pumping and dumping this garbage. And that's besides the point. Do not get dark matter. It's not worth it. I'm out. I'm pissed. Enjoy your day, bro. Just enjoy your day.